Welcome back, everyone. One of life's simplest pleasures is a cold treat on a hot summer day. And if you think you've seen every ice cream sandwich under the sun, think again. Because today we're diving into some truly unexpected twists.
Absolutely, Jess. And here to take your favorite childhood treat to a whole new level is culinary expert Colin Asuncion. Welcome back to the show. Good to have you here.
Thank you for having me. So excited for today.
You're excited. And you see
yeah.
this table? This is exciting.
Everything looks so delicious
good.
and decadent. So what's your advice for making over-the-top ice cream sandwich treats?
So ice cream is supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like a delightful experience. So I think use all your creativity. Think outside the box. The sky's the limit. And one key to doing that is think of ice cream instead of as like a complete dessert, think of it as an ingredient. So what can you put it in? What can you spread it on? What can you blend it with to create something really interesting?
That's really
you know?
smart.
That's
I used to
good.
just eat the whole bucket, but that's a really smart idea.
Same.
All right, so we're starting with fried chicken, but you're saying this is ice cream?
This is ice cream. Can you believe
No!
it?
Oh my God!
That is incredible.
So this is vanilla ice cream that's encrusted or crusted with cornflake cereal to give it that fried chicken look.
Oh my
and then we're
gosh.
serving it today with waffles to make sort of like a chicken
and
waffle
waffles.
sandwich.
That's
Yes.
genius.
Oh my God!
Can we go in?
Yes. Please, please enjoy. And you know, nothing says summer like fried
my gosh,
chicken.
that's delicious.
Right?
So good. How did you shape them?
So it can be a little tricky. So my tip is to lay a little plastic wrap onto a flat surface and then dump a couple scoops of ice cream on top and then wrap it up, sort of like a burrito, and then mold it by hand and then pop that in the freezer as soon as possible to harden.
Right.
Okay.
And then you take that, you dip it in a little bit of melted white chocolate
Yeah.
to create sort of like a shell, and then that gives it something for the cornflakes to stick
To
to.
stick
You're
on.
so
Yeah.
These
creative.
are
That is
so
great.
delicious.
Oh, I'm so
my
glad you like
God.
it.
And also a great idea. All right, so next time we're moving to your version of a summer barbecue staple. We're talking about sliders.
Yes. So this might look like beef, but it is not beef. It is better than beef, in my opinion, because it's
Okay.
ice cream.
That is
So, and you have some tasters. I recommend using the fork and knife because it might explode.
I'm like, how are we gonna get our? No, I'm
It's
gonna
heavy.
do
No,
it.
let's do it,
But-
Andrea. We got
so
to do it.
similar
not
to the
quitters.
chicken, we took some ice cream, we dipped it in chocolate to give it a shell, and then we put it in burger buns with some fixins.
Oh my God,
Oh,
this is
nice.
good.
Okay, excellent.
This is amazing. Tell me
Yay.
about your toppings.
Yes, so I wanted to create that sort of
Spring freeze.
burger illusion. So we have some strawberries that are masquerading as tomatoes, and we have some mint masquerading as like lettuce or spinach, and then we have some strawberry jam, which is giving it that sort of ketchup-y glisten.
I really love the mint. The mint was
good.
really
Yes.
refreshing, especially with
And
the
a
chocolate.
surprise.
Yeah,
And a surprise.
Oh,
It's really
good.
good.
So here you use an actual bun for the sandwich bun,
Yeah.
but what do we need to think about when we're selecting the bread element for this?
So the bread you choose needs to be soft. That's really
Yeah.
the key element, because if you get something that's too tough, you're gonna squeeze all the ice cream out with every bite, and that's not fun. I mean, it could be fun, but messy. So I would say brioche,
Yeah.
challah, or milk bread would be really nice because it's all very soft and tender.
All right, so putting jam on ice cream totally makes sense. I don't know why we haven't done that before. What are some other things that we can put on top of ice cream?
So if we wanna think unconventional, think sweet and savory. You could put potato chips on ice cream. That could be interesting. You could, I love adding cereal on ice cream. We did that with the chicken.
That was really good.
As a kid, I would crush up cookies and put that on my ice cream. It takes me
Some
right back.
Oreo cookies.
Or
Delicious.
if you want to go really gourmet, get really good vanilla ice cream and really fancy olive oil. You do a little drizzle of olive oil and flaky sea
Really?
salt. Oh my God, it'll change your life.
I had that once, and
Oh, you did?
I was a unbeliever, and
Okay.
it would change my mind.
Oh,
It's
see?
The
delectable.
olive oil. Okay, I gotta try
Hey,
that.
hey, speaking of which, next
Yes.
up we have dessert pizza.
Dessert
which is
pizza.
such a fun take on ice cream cake. So tell us
Yes.
about yours.
So this is inspired by, there was this pizza shop in the 90s and early 2000s that had a lunch buffet. And they had dessert pizza on the buffet.
I
It changed my life.
remember
You remember?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I won't mention them by name because they're not sponsoring me yet. But
That's
so
right.
we have a blondie base with some jam, some vanilla ice cream, and then some fruit masquerading as pizza toppings. This is such a fun dessert for you to have at
Okay,
home.
and you also have a baker's tip for this one. What is it?
Yes, so if you're like me and you bake a lot of cakes at home, you likely level your cakes, which means you slice off the domed top of your baked cake. And then you're left with this like thin round of cake, right? And you're like, what do I do with it? I guess I eat it. Or you can make a dessert pizza with it because
That's
it's the
what this
perfect.
is?
Genius
Yeah,
idea.
well, this one's a
Oh,
blondie,
this
but
is a
you could do it
blondie.
with cake for sure.
I love this
Yeah.
idea. I feel like this would also be a really fun idea for a proper pizza party.
Yes,
Like,
this would
make
be
this.
so fun. Make everyone like a little personal-sized round of blondie or brownie, some toppings, and then throw it in the freezer to let it set. It's so fun, personalized activity.
Love it. All right, so next up you,
for
right? It's really
you.
good. Next up, you've gone with a decadent take on the classic ice cream sandwich using donuts.
Yes. So
Talk to me.
this was inspired by, do you remember at the CNE one year when they had burgers with donuts as the buns?
Yeah, I remember that.
I
With like
wasn't-
real
no, I
beef
missed- oh, I
burgers.
do remember that.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that kind of gave me the heebie-jeebies because I don't want beef with my donuts, but I do want ice cream with my donut. So, delicious ice cream sandwich with some fun toppings on top. You know, you can't go wrong with donuts,
Oh
right?
my God.
Oh, good.
You say, this is so delicious.
Okay.
And you say going with donuts for the vessel makes it a great way to play with themes. So tell us
Yes.
more about that.
Because there's so many different types and varieties of donuts, and you
Right.
can use that as your starting point. So like, you could do like an apple pie creation with an apple fritter and caramel ice cream. Or you could do all chocolate with like a chocolate cake donut and chocolate ice cream.
Or mint chocolate chip in the middle.
Yes, so good,
That'd be
right?
good
Like
too.
use that as your starting point, and then like the world's your oyster or your donut.
It
you
truly
know?
is exciting. It's like all
Yeah.
of the variations are very thrilling.
I agree.
Okay, so we're gonna end with an ice cream sandwich milkshake.
Yes! Oh my gosh.
What does that even mean?
This might be my favorite because I love just classic store-bought ice cream sandwiches.
Yeah,
we
me
took
too.
some, blended it with
Get
milk
out.
and more ice cream.
Get out.
You're gonna taste like cakiness, cookiness, ice creaminess.
Wait, I
it's
gotta-
like, it's my favorite thing. It's
I'm
my
like-
new favorite summer beverage.
I've got everything in my mouth. Let me swallow one before I do the next one. Okay.
Do we love it?
This is
Do we
so
like
good.
it?
I feel like there
Are
are
you
lots of
kidding
different
me?
variations.
You just put them like drown.
Just
I
blend
know.
it right up.
Sorry.
No, I feel like, because I feel like there are lots of different variations for a milkshake. Yeah, so talk to us about
Yeah,
that.
so this is one where you can really play and add lots of fun things. Start
That's
with
nice.
that classic ice
Smooth.
cream sandwich, blend it up with milk, and then you can add anything else. You can add jam, you can add other ice cream, you can add different flavored milks. Like, just be creative,
Yeah.
have fun,
Yeah.
have a sip, have
Yeah.
a delicious dessert drink.
And I understand you have tips on how to serve a milkshake like this.
Yes, so if you have a very chunky one that has like inclusions,
Yep, inclusions.
this one is nice
Keep
and
talking.
smooth, you know, right? I recommend using a bubble tea straw because then the little chunks don't get stuck in the
Yes,
small
that's a
straw, and you
smart
can
idea.
have a nice drinking experience. You know?
Colin, can I just say you hit it out of the park
Oh,
once
thank you.
again with
Thank you
this?
so much.
This was so much fun.
Everything was so good.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh.
Ice cream is a great way to cool down, but studio audience, our friends at Wet n Wild want to help you beat the summer heat too. They're sending each of you home with a pair of tickets to the water park. What?
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.